Today on Rappler. Controversial contractors Sara and Curly Discaya are also linked to unfinished health department projects. The Justice Department says the Villars family are under investigation for links to a government contractor. The launch of AI-generated actress Tilly Norwood sparks backlash from Hollywood. Wildlife advocate and primate expert Jane Goodall passes away at the age of 91. And Eala reaches the quarterfinals of the WTA 125 Suzhou Open in China in a grueling 3-hour thriller. Controversial contractors Sara and Curly Discaya are once again linked to alleged anomalous infrastructure projects, this time involving an unfinished walkaway health center facility. This came to light during the Senate deliberations on the Department of Health's proposed 2026 budget on Wednesday, October 1. DOH Secretary Ted Herbosa could not give a definite number on the idle health facilities, but said that 30% are delayed or have a terminated contract. After President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. released the list of top flood control project contractors, the DOH verified if it has any health infrastructure projects with any of the contractors.
Sabi nyo may isa kayong nakitang contractor dito sa mga non-operational or walk-away health centers na nandun sa list of 15 ni Presidente. O alin yon? Which one?
Discaya, ma'am. Saint Timothy.
Saint Timothy. Okay, so these groups, these people are all over the place. Very well noted po.
When Deputy Majority Leader and Health Committee Chair Senator Risa Ontiveros asked if there might have been collusion between contractors and DOH regional directors, Herbosa said it was possible.
Yan po ang aking conclusion din kasi kung ang engineer na nag-inspect from our side binigyan siya ng clean bill na completed, mababayaran siya. So, yun ang side ko na iimbestigahan ko. Bakit siya nabayaran kung hindi pa completed? Dapat yan progress billing po.
Finance Committee Chair Senator Sherwin Gatchalian said that based on a 2024 report, some 11 billion pesos worth of government projects were not completed. The Department of Justice says Senator Mark Villars and other members of his family are under investigation over their ties to a firm involved in government contracts. Justice Secretary Boying Remulla tells reporters, quote, because of that prohibited interest, with his cousin being the contractor in Las Piñas. He adds, the investigation may also include Senator Camille Villars and former Senator Cynthia Villars. Remulla says, quote, they're related interests. They only have one interest. It's just one relationship. It's just one family. Another news group earlier reported I&D Construction, tied to defeated Las Piñas mayoralty candidate Carlo Aguilar, secured 18.5 billion pesos worth of projects from the government. I&D Construction was also subpoenaed for the House Infrastructure Committee probe into flood control anomalies. Aguilar ran under the Villars Nacionalista Party in the 2025 elections but lost to his cousin April of the Nationalist People's Coalition. Aguilar is the son of Cynthia's brother, Christian. In a statement, Mark says he welcomes and fully supports any investigation, adding that he has nothing to hide.
Who did it cast?
Tilly Norwood, 100% AI generated.
The launch of AI-generated actress Tilly Norwood sparks backlash from the SAG-AFTRA Actors Union, condemning the replacement of human performers with synthetics. Tilly is introduced in a 20-second parody video at the film industry conference in Zurich.
She'll do anything I say. I'm already in love. Girl next door vibes. Can she cry on Graham Norton?
Of course she can, and it'll be clipped, subtitled, and monetized on TikTok by lunchtime.
Dutch actor-producer Eline van der Velden, whose London-based AI production studio Particle 6 created Tilly Norwood, claims the project was starting to turn heads. The union says in a statement, quote, creativity is and should remain human-centered. The union says it is opposed to the replacement of human performers by what it calls synthetics. Van der Velden tries to ease concerns in an Instagram post, saying Tilly Norwood, quote, is not a replacement for a human being, but a creative work, a piece of art. Like many forms of art before her, she sparks conversation, and that in itself shows the power of creativity. Concerns over Hollywood actors and writers being exploited or replaced by AI-generated scripts and performers was a major issue in SAG-AFTRA's recent contract talks with studios and streaming platforms. Scientist and global activist Jane Goodall, who turned her childhood love of primates into a lifelong quest for protecting the environment, has passed away. She was 91. The Jane Goodall Institute says in an Instagram post, quote, Dr. Goodall's discoveries as an ethologist revolutionized science, and she was a tireless advocate for the protection and restoration of our natural world. Goodall was a pioneer in her field, both as a female scientist in the 1960s and for her work studying the behavior of primates. She created a path for a string of other women to follow suit, including the late Dian Fossey. She also brought the world of wild chimps to the public by working with National Geographic through films, TV, and magazines. In 2003, she was appointed a Dame of the British Empire, and in 2025, she received the U.S. Presidential Medal of Freedom. Alex Eala survives one of her longest matches of the year as she outlasts Belgium's Hert Minen to reach the quarterfinals of the WTA 125 Suzhou Open in China. Eala stays alive after a grueling 7-6, 6-7, and 7-5 win over number 106 Minen in the round of 16 on Wednesday, October 1. The marathon match lasted 3 hours and 18 minutes. Eala will next face number 6 Victoria Golubic of Switzerland. Seeded 4th, the Filipina is shooting for her second WTA 125 title after her breakthrough triumph in the Guadalajara Open. A week ago, Eala reached the semi-finals of the Jingshan Open but fell to New Zealand's Lulu Sun. And that's today's wrap. I'm JC Gotinga. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. Follow us on Rappers YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok.